Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. This is going to be another gym video for you guys, and this one I'm going to be talking about 3 simple and effective back exercises that you guys should be able to do at pretty much any gym you go to. Now for the experienced lifters out there, these exercises are definitely going to be something that you recognize and have probably done a lot of during your time at the gym. But this is directed a little bit more towards the beginners in the gym who tend to ask those questions about what are some good basic exercises for X muscle group. And the reason I like these 3 is, like I said, 1, you're going to be able to do these at just about any gym you go to. And 2, they kind of address the upper, middle, and lower parts of your back, or at least the ways that you're using your back muscles. So we're going to start off with the just basic pull down. And this movement can be done with a pulley system. I'm using this machine right here just because I like the way it allows me to stretch my back. You can do this as a pull-up if you want to. It's just more about the movement, not necessarily this particular machine. And if you guys watch my videos fairly often at the gym, you guys know I do a ton of sets. And one of the ways that I mix up those sets is I vary my grip a little bit. And what I mean by that is you can have a wider grip, a more narrow grip. You can have a grip where your palms are facing you rather than facing away from you, as I'm doing in this clip. And all of those things will change the way you're using your back muscles, not only to mix up your training and give you a little bit of variety there, but it also helps you build a mind-muscle connection with your back as a whole. After that, we're going to go over to the row. This is just a seated row. I'm getting a little bit strict with these in this particular one, but you can lean, further back if you want to address the upper part of your back. But for me, I'm trying to hit a little bit lower in my lats, so I'm sitting up a little bit more straight. I'm getting a nice stretch, and I'm pulling it tight. And even though it doesn't really look like it in this particular clip, I am sort of in my head trying to imagine holding the weight a bit right at the top of the movement there when I have it finally pulled closer to my body. And even though you can really, use your whole body and pull some intense weight with this movement, especially if you're a beginner, I feel like a lot of times it's best to focus on the stretch and squeeze of the movement rather than trying to just crank out huge amounts of weight. One, that's going to help you avoid injury. If you're new to the gym, you don't need to be going in there and trying to smash all the weights and, hope your body can hang in there. 2, it does help you build that mind-muscle connection that I talk about so often, where instead of looking at these exercises as the end goal is just to move the weight, moving the weight is a tool that allows you to contract muscles against resistance. And that contraction of your muscles against resistance over a long period of time, with food and recovery, is what allows you to build muscle and, of course, get stronger as well. So in all these exercises, really focus on activating your back muscles. I know it with a lot of these exercises that involve pulling movements, a tendency can be to use your arms too much. One of the things that you can do to avoid that is think of your hands as hooks, and you're doing most of the pulling sort of through your elbows. Your hands are just hanging on to it, and you're actually trying to pull your elbows either down through your body or sort of horizontally through your body. Either way, trying to squeeze your back muscles as much as you can. That's like one of the main tips I would give for back training is you think of your hands just as hooks and you're trying to pull with your elbows no matter what you're doing. Now in this exercise, this is another one. This is just straight up shrugs. And I'm doing a lot more action in my elbows than I normally would in just like a straight up shrug. That's because I am actually trying to bring some of my other back muscles, not just my traps, into the action, including a little bit of rear delta as well. And all of these things you can do shrugs, pull downs, rows in just about any gym that you can find. And those 3 exercises will definitely give you a good start into your back training. Just keep in mind, like I mentioned, you don't have to use super heavy weight. Make sure you're using good form. Make sure you're contracting your back muscles over anything else. And that'll definitely give you a great start with your back training. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!